Hey there, it's Meg with Seed Fork, and I have some garlic to plant today. So I just wanted to pop on and show you my process for planting garlic. So the reason I have garlic is that I was gifted more garlic this fall from an organic heirloom company out of Wisconsin called Keen Garlic. And to be honest, I've never actually grown their garlic, but they've got a huge library of organic and heirloom varieties. And so they actually sent me 5 varieties that I've never grown, which is really exciting. They sent me more than I needed because I had already planted about 70 cloves. So I gave more than half of it away to a local nonprofit that grows 100% for donation to local food shelves. So I feel really good about that. And then I left enough just to explore a little bit in my garden. So here's what I do with garlic. I typically grow hardneck, but I've got hardneck and softneck varieties here. Softneck varieties don't produce the garlic scape. However, they store longer. They tend to do better in warmer climates that aren't as cold. Hardneck varieties tend to do really well in colder climates. They have that hard middle core, which I can show you like right here. Here's the hardneck. So this piece is the hard middle center, and this is what produces the garlic scape, which is the flower. You want to cut those in the spring. So hardneck gives you kind of like 2 harvests. You get to harvest the scape, and then you get to harvest the whole bulb. So a lot of people love it, but you actually do need to be in slightly colder climate. Bonus, I guess, for a long winter. So I've got mostly hardneck varieties. So this, you can kind of see, this is how I lay out my garlic. I always dig my holes first. I plant them 6 inches on center, and I try to go diagonally. These got a little off this time, but I try to go diagonally so they're 6 inches diagonally too. So I offset my rows, just kind of stagger them a little bit to pack in as many as I can. I dig the hole at least 6 inches deep. I've got 2 to 3 inches of compost that we've laid already that I consider my mulch. I don't actually mulch my garlic with anything. I leave this bed just like this. I'm going to cover them up and be done until the spring. We've never actually mulched with anything for our garlic, and I've never not had a good crop. So if you mulch, keep mulching, and if you don't, be okay with that. So this is where you kind of have to just find what works for you. So I dig a really deep hole, and then I add a little bit of slow release organic fertilizer to each of the holes. This is a recipe that we got from an old gardening book. This is our slow release organic fertilizer. We use it everywhere in the garden. So I'm going to put it into each hole right now, and then I'm going to actually mix it in a little to the hole before I plant. And then I will also broadcast over this whole bed in the spring when they're up and growing. So, and that's kind of it. This is the beauty of garlic. It's kind of hands off. It's a way to kind of put a garden bed literally to bed in the fall and know that you're going to have something that is so shelf stable and so useful in the middle of summer, and you're going to have time to grow something else in this space, which, if you know me, I love to plant for succession gardening, and so garlic is a great crop to kind of plan for. You can still have a beautiful fall garden in this space next summer. So stay tuned, because next year I'll be talking more about that and how you can kind of plan for what comes after your garlic. So I hope you found this helpful. And I certainly hope that if you haven't tried garlic yet, that you will find some garlic and give it a try. I'm pretty sure that Keen has garlic in stock still. The other thing that's really important that I wanted to say is I usually don't plant my garlic until right now, early November. And some people say plant your garlic before your last frost, plant your garlic a couple weeks after your last frost. Here's my rule. Plant your garlic before your ground freezes, period. Like if you're in a cold climate. Don't worry about when that happens, just get to it. And for me, that typically means I wait until somewhere around Halloween to plant my garlic here in I'm like a zone 4A in Minnesota. So if you're anywhere warmer, you have got so much time. If you're in Minnesota, you should probably plant your garlic in the next week. So I hope you found this a little bit helpful, and I hope you do give garlic a try. Okay, so let's talk really quickly about how to plant garlic. This right here is going to be the root, and this is the shoot. So you always want to put it root down. Basically, I pulled this off of the plant. This did have roots, okay? So you always want to put it down so that it's root down, tip up.